Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another video. Carlos here, and what I want to talk about in this video is why you should not underestimate the importance and usefulness of basic information, okay? And what do I mean by that is, if you're a contractor, it's probably taken you years and years to get to the level that you're at, right? It's taken studying, trying different methods and processes, understanding different types of materials, muscle memory, repetition, right? All that to get to the level you're at now where you can provide a solid quality product and service. But the thing is that as you've acquired all that knowledge, you kind of tend to forget that even the most basic of things is complete news to somebody else, right? Like when you're talking to a prospect, they don't know some of the more basic things, right? So a cabinet painter, right? So if I'm talking about, oh yeah, I have to, sand the cabinets before I prime them. Like there's people out there that have no idea why. They're like, well, why? Like, why does that help? Or like, why is that necessary? Right? They don't know that like, oh, well, it's going to give the wood some tooth so that I can have the primer adhere better. Like they don't know these things, right? So to me, that's a basic like cabinet painting 101, right? But to them, it's like, oh, I didn't know that, right? So if I take what I know for granted, then I'm not likely to share it and create content because I'm thinking, oh, well, it's basic. Like it's nothing, it's not nothing fancy. It's not that, cool, right? But that's super useful information, right? Because the more I break down my process and the more I'm able to do that for a prospect, the more they can start to trust me and understand what's going to be involved. It starts to create expectation, which gives them some peace of mind. It gives them clarity, right? But we as contractors, because we've been doing this for so long, a lot of times we forget that even the most basic of information can be helpful, right? And that it is impactful and worth sharing. So just wanted to create a quick video, hopefully, that kind of like sheds some light on just how much you actually do know, right? Like we know a lot of stuff. If you've been doing it for a long time, you end up acquiring a lot of knowledge, and that knowledge is valuable, right? And it's worth sharing. And once you start to share it, with your prospects and your audience, you're going to start to see that they will start to build trust with you because you're breaking it down, right? Like when we want to go buy a new car, it's kind of nerve-wracking because like we don't really know what's going on. We don't really know the process. Like we're just kind of trusting that the person's not going to like rip us off, right? But if you're talking to somebody and they're like, oh, well, technically, this is the sticker price, but really we get it for this, and really it's this, right? If someone starts breaking that stuff down, all of a sudden you're like, oh, okay, cool. Like, it kind of just puts you at ease. So we want to do the same thing as contractors, make it easy for people, give them that peace of mind. And that all starts with not undervaluing what we know and then sharing that information in a way that makes sense for them so that they can take, the necessary action to hire us as their contractor. So hopefully that helps. Hopefully it wasn't too confusing, but seriously, you know a lot, share it, and hopefully that helps, guys. We'll talk soon. Peace.